The all-new Laurel Park is beyond your expectations. Feel the anticipation.
Is this long shot?
Witness the speed. Experience the thrill.
Hi, Maryland racing fans, as we roll into the month of August here at Laurel Park, our first racing day in August this Thursday, August the 2nd, racing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the remainder of the Laurel Park Summer Meet. A quick reminder, coming up this Saturday, August 4th, it's Commonwealth Day with the Meadow Stakes, the Camptown, the Hensel, and the William Backer Stakes. 4 stakes races on Commonwealth Day this Saturday, and an important date to remember during the month of August, Maryland Pride Day here at Laurel Park, Saturday, August 18th with Maryland Racing, Maryland Food, and Maryland Drink. We'll have racing action including 4 stakes races, and if you're here at Laurel Park, a free Maryland Jockey Club polo shirt with a racing program purchase while supplies last. That's Saturday, August 18th. Racing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here at Laurel Park with a 1:10 post time for the Laurel Park Summer Meet. Fast on the main track, but off the turf on Thursday afternoon with about a 50-50 chance of some thunderstorms rumbling through the area on this Thursday afternoon. High going to 85. Here's the opener off the turf going the 1-turn mile. Off of the Laurel Park opener, Wolverette to beat slow to begin. Darter flashing out early speed from Holiday Hopes to second, and Daniela, the outside, is Kitten's Friend, and Winning Thread is in between horses, only 2.5 or 3 from the front, and last is Wolverette in 6 with 9 to make up early. Darter, Sheldon Russell getting away to a clean advantage, about a length and a half in front from Holiday Hopes as they race now. Midway up the backstretch, 23.71 was the opening quarter mile. Darter's out there now clearing off by 2. Holiday Hopes, Winning Thread pushing through the inside, and Kitten's Friend is in 4th. Another 4, and it's Daniela, and Wolverette is 6th. With 4.5 furlongs left to go, Darter still clear from Holiday Hopes, about a length and a quarter. As Kitten's Friend now tries to bid up from 3rd, and Winning Thread. Here's Wolverette, and last is Daniela. Into the far turn, the half mile went 47.08. So Darter put to pressure to stay. Darter is in front, but Holiday Hopes coming to even terms. There goes Holiday Hopes, and Daniel Centeno at the top of the lane to take the lead from Darter, kicking away about a length in front. Wolverette on the outside, then Kitten's Friend, and Winning Thread down to the inside. Into the stretch, 1/4 mile left to go, and it's Holiday Hopes. Holiday Hopes in front, kept to task by 2.5 from Darter. Another 7 back, and Wolverette is clearly into 3rd, then Kitten's Friend, an 1/8 mile left to go. Holiday Hopes, well clear now. Holiday Hopes pouring it on at even money. Holiday Hopes is 6 in front with a 16th to go. Wolverette tries to run down Darter for second, then Kitten's Friend. Holiday Hopes, a popular score in the opener. And they're off. Knockout Kid was last away. Call Me Jelly Roll also a beat slow. Lucky Be a Lady from the rail showing immediate early speed. Knockout Kid in Question of the Day. Question of the Day now into 2nd. Here is Helen in the blue colors traveling in 4th. Favorite Hey Dilly is in 5th. And back to Knockout Kid at the outside. And last is Call Me Jelly Roll. Heading into the far turn, Lucky Be a Lady ahead in front. Question of the day. No Refunds is right there, third position. And Helen is in fourth. And Hey Dilly in fifth. And Knockout Kid. And Call Me Jelly Roll. Midpoint of the turn with 2.5 furlongs to go. The opening quarter, 22.97. They're coming to the top of the stretch, and it's Lucky Be a Lady. Question of the day on the outside, trying to challenge for the lead. They're on even terms as they straighten in, and question of the day is asked the question to kick on. Lucky Be a Lady is second. Helen out to the center of the track is third. Question of the day shifting over to the rail. Helen with a willing charge. She's shifting in too. It is question of the day in front, and still Helen a bit green and lugging into the inside. Question of the day. Question of the day to win at a length and 3/4 at 2 from Helen. Then Lucky Be a Lady and Hey Dilly. No Refunds. And they're off. Wheels in Motion stumbled a bit right at the start. Good start for Golden Nugez on the outside. Scaramucci, Lucky Bull away in third position, now settles back. Glad Dad has taken third. Here's Partisan Divide, about 5.5 to 6 from the early speed, and Wheels in Motion on the inside, trailing the field. So it's Golden Nugez going to go along at a good pace, opening up 6 or 7 lengths on the favorite Scaramucci. The opening quarter, 24.11. So Golden Nugez is isolated up front at a big price out there, leading now by some 7 lengths. Wheels in Motion on the inside of Scaramucci. Lucky Bull's in that mix too. And the second flight is Glad Dad is parked out 4 deep as they head on for the far turn. And Partisan Divide trying to run on to the back of the pack. Now only about 8 off that lead of Golden Nugez into the far turn. Golden Nugez in a 48.59 half mile, leads by 3.5 or 4 lengths as they round that far turn. So midpoint on the turn, Golden Nugez trying to pull a big upset here. Scaramucci battling hard. Glad Dad on the outside as Partisan Divide is coming alive now. Partisan Divide pushing up 3 deep. Then back to Lucky Bull and Wheels in Motion. A 1/4 mile from home, Golden Nugez still there with a 6-length advantage. Partisan Divide. Scaramucci headed to second. Now to the last 3/16 of a mile. Golden Nugez getting desperate down to a 2.5 length lead. Partisan Divide on the outside. And it's Partisan Divide from Golden Nugez. Scaramucci is third. A 1/16 of a mile left to go. It's Partisan Divide. Partisan Divide from the back of the pack to win. Scaramucci up to complete the exacta. Partisan Divide and Scaramucci. Who else? And Golden Nugez is third. And they're off. Blame Julie was first to respond. Hollywood Preachin'. Here's the favorite, Timeless Curls. And frankly, J. Ray up on the inside, up close too as they move into the turn. Another broad will now settle to the back of the pack. So around that turn they go. And it's Timeless Curls with inside and outside company. Hollywood Preachin'. Keeping the favorite company. Timeless Curls a neck in front from Hollywood Preachin'. Frankly, J. Ray's back in third. Then Blame Julie settles back in fourth position. Another 2 lengths and another broad is last of the group, only 5.5 lengths from Timeless Curls to another broad in the back. Opening quarter 24.25. So racing now with 5.5 furlongs left to go. Timeless Curls in front from Hollywood Preachin' about a length. Frankly, J. Ray, Blame Julie racing third and fourth, and another broad biting time there in fifth position near the inside. Still a tight pack, 4.5 from front to back with Timeless Curls out there. The half mile in 49.53. So Timeless Curls and Weston Hamilton leading the way. Hollywood Preachin', Blame Julie on the outside. Frankly, J. Ray, and another broad is spying the pace from the outside now. Here comes another broad taking off the inside. Now moving fourth and third. Another broad with a big move. 3 furlongs left to go. Another broad is trying to sustain that move. Timeless Curls has to hold off another broad who's coming on the outside with 2.5 furlongs left to go. Timeless Curls, another broad to test the favorite at the quarter pole. It is Timeless Curls just in front, cutting the corner, holding the lead from another broad on the outside. Timeless Curls gets away again at the 3/16. The outside, another broad is now 3 lengths behind. In the final furlong, it's Timeless Curls. Timeless Curls, plenty left, rolling on to a 4-5 length advantage from another broad. With a 16 to go, it's Timeless Curls to get it done as the heavy favorite. From another broad second, another 9 lengths back, and it was Blame Julie who checked in third. Frankly, J. Ray, Hollywood Preachin'. Indicate. And they're off. Mokeef with a good break. King of the Jungle, the outside is City Gold is back in third position, but right up to 2. And Disco Express is in fourth. Then in between horses is Praise the Moon pushing on from 5th. It's Killer Kitten racing 6 now also in between, and 3.5 from the front. Baron follows that back to Kierland, and Conquest Falcon is the last runner. Conquest Falcon trails about 11 or 12 lengths from the front up ahead. Contested pace out there with King of the Jungle just in front from City Gold, who's worked over to the 2 or 3 path in second, and Disco Express and Mokeef is right there fourth. Praise the Moon is in 5th and advanced there. Killer Kitten who's in 6th position. Back to Kierland and Barron, and Conquest Falcon's got to pick it up. Quarter mile in 24.41, the half in 47.90 on this good track now as they round the far turn. King of the Jungle. King of the Jungle is the pacemaker. King of the Jungle getting away from City Gold by 2 lengths. Inside is Disco Express. Mokeef ridden along in between, and Praise the Moon on the far outside. And back to Kierland and Killer Kitten. Conquest Falcon trying to gain from the back of the pack, saving ground. It's still about 8 lengths off that front runner. It is King of the Jungle who comes to the last 3/16 of a mile from Mokeef, is charging hard. City Gold is right there, and Kierland with momentum up the fence. Kierland charging up on the inside, Mokeef on the outside. They're coloring King of the Jungle, and here's Mokeef and J.D. Acosta. Mokeef in front. Mokeef from Kierland at the rail. Kierland is coming now with Wes Hamilton on the inside to make it close. Photo finish. Photo. Kierland surging right at the second wire finish, and Mokeef at a photo. And they're off. Little Habit of Mine and Le Weekend with Trufflesburg in between them as Rockin' Ruth is up on the inside close. Miss Jack, the favorite, races fifth and 3.5 from the front out in the clear, and last is Close the Deal. Le Weekend immediately to challenge Little Habit of Mine, and Rockin' Ruth is right there at the rail. So Little Habit of Mine getting pressure inside from Rockin' Ruth at the rail, and a 3 wide Le Weekend. And here's Miss Jack in a perfect spot to pounce. Trufflesburg is racing fifth and Close the Deal in the back. 6 lengths into the far turn covers a bunch of them with Little Habit of Mine. Le Weekend applying pressure and a 22.95 opening 2 furlongs, and Miss Jack hustled a bit in the third position. Then it's Trufflesburg and Rockin' Ruth down to the inside. And last is Close the Deal with plenty to do now. Top of the stretch, and Le Weekend in a 46.15 half mile breaks away from Little Habit of Mine. Rockin' Ruth rolling up the inside, and Trufflesburg out in the center of the track's got a bit of a chance too. It's Le Weekend from Rockin' Ruth, 2.5 clear, then Trufflesburg with a 16th left. Le Weekend and Angel Cruz. Le Weekend flashing away to a 3-length score. Trufflesburg in the photo with Rockin' Ruth. Rockin' Ruth on the rail, Trufflesburg on the outside, then Miss Jack and Little Habit of Mine. Minute 11.31. And they're off. Bell and Tonic to the Diamond, Justice Coach. Set 2 ball on the outside. Asked for early foot 2. And is going to cut 4, 3 wide into the turn. But enough speed to get over now is Set 2 ball. Now with a burst clears 2.5 lengths. Set 2 ball from Bell and Tonic. Then Tis a Diamond in third position. To Be Honest is in fourth, trying to settle down. And Ridgemont High is in fifth. Justice Coach in advance of G4, who is the last runner now as they make that turn with 6.5 furlongs left to go. 24.53 on the good track, the opening quarter mile. As Sit 2 ball is joined by Tis a Diamond on the outside. Tis a Diamond a narrow lead now. To Be Honest, a bit more settled in third position, and Bell and Tonic is in fourth. Then to the outside, Ridgemont High in fifth, and Justice Coach, and G4's really got to pick it up now. About 14 or 15 off the pace with less than 5 furlongs to go. A half-mile fraction in 48.80. Heading into the far turn run, and it's Set 2 ball and Tis a Diamond alternating up front with To Be Honest keeping close tabs from third. Bell and Tonic, Justice Coach is in fifth. Ridgemont High and G4 into the far turn run. Set 2 ball, Tis a Diamond still there on the outside, and Justice Coach with a move now, and Justice Coach is coming 3 wide to try to challenge for the lead now with a 5/16 left to go. It is Set 2 ball with Justice Coach on the outside. Tis a Diamond in between horses. Then it's Bell and Tonic in fourth into the stretch. Justice Coach made that burst move on that turn. Set 2 ball responding back on the inside. They're well clear now by 5 lengths. From Tis a Diamond is drifting out in third, but it's a head-to-head battle. Justice Coach on the outside. Set 2 ball down to the inside. Set 2 ball and Justice Coach. Justice Coach, Set 2 ball. Set 2 ball, Justice Coach. Justice Coach, Set 2 ball. One of them won it by a scotch. I don't know. Justice Coach or Set 2 ball. Set 2 ball and Justice Coach dead tight. Too tight to call. G4 and Tis a Diamond. the gate. And they're off. Clean break, and Forever Liesel, the favorite, bounces out on top. Three Illusions right there. Two's Blue Strike, joined by Bluegrass Flag down to the inside. So from the chute now, it's Bluegrass Flag on the inside, Three Illusions in between, and Blue Strike on the outside. Three of them sort out. Here's Forever Liesel, is well settled, the opening furlong and a half in fourth, and Stormologist inside fifth. Here followed by Follow the Petals, who's last of them all. 7 or 8 lengths will cover that field as they head off at the far turn with about 5.5 to go to the second wire run. 24.02 the opening 2 furlongs on the track good, where Bluegrass Flag sets the tempo. Blue Strike's a half length behind in second. Three Illusions, Forever Liesel continues well out of the clear in fourth, and then back to Follow the Petals on the inside. Stormologist slips back to last position, but not far from the front into the turn. Bluegrass Flag and Fergal Lynch, Blue Strike and Joshua Navarro prompting, trying to keep pace on the outside. Here's Forever Liesel with a bid, and Follow the Petals follows that move out there 4 wide. Then Three Illusions, Stormologist trailing 5 from top to back, top of the lane. They make the turn for home, half win, 47.62 into the stretch, a quarter of a mile left to go, and it's Follow the Petals on the far outside. Bluegrass Flag tries to stay and can't, and Forever Liesel's in between horses, so Forever Liesel on the outside is Follow the Petals. Bluegrass Flag is back in third with 1/8 of a mile left to go. Forever Liesel and Follow the Petals, 16th left to go. Forever Liesel and Carrasco in front. Forever Liesel, then Follow the Petals. Bluegrass Flag's actually trying to come back for the place. Tight for second, but it's Forever Liesel. And they're off. Good start for the quartet. Keep Tries Harder, Sip It on Bubbles. Maru's Raven in between, and Seeking the Sunset of the inside. So splashing away is Sip It on Bubbles and Maru's Raven out head to head, with Coop Tries Harder keeping up with the 2 path, and at the rail is Seeking the Sunset. Quartet covered a length and a half. It's Maru's Raven on the sloppy going, leading ahead from Coop Tries Harder, who's caught in between, and Seeking the Sunset hustled up at the inside, and Sippin' on Bubbles, 4th of the 4. The opening quarter went at 23.51. Charging off of the far turn, Carrasco, Maru's Raven. Coop Tries Harder, Daniel Centeno down to the inside, pressured a bit to stay on. Sipping on Bubbles is in third position, and Seeking the Sunset drops out now some 4 from the front. Into the far turn, Maru's Raven. Coop Tries Harder, trying hard to come back for a little more. Sipping on Bubbles, 2.5 and 3 lengths back, and it's Seeking the Sunset in fourth. Coop Tries Harder to grab the lead, half 46.75. So the pace has been solid as they reach the top of the lane. Maru's Raven is coming back for more on the outside. Gets a tap to come back at Coop Tries Harder. Coop Tries Harder. Maru's Raven hook up at the final quarter of a mile, and they're getting well clear now from Sipping on Bubbles in third, and Coop Tries Harder doing a little bit better work at the 3/16. Length and a half in front. Trump Sipping on second, Maru's Raven, and back in third is Sipping on Bubbles with 1/8 of a mile left to go. Coop Tries Harder. Coop Tries Harder. Ridden out and rolling home past the 16th pole. Daniel Centeno won the first, wins the last. Second will be Maru's Raven, and Sipping on Bubbles and Seeking the Sunset. 4 stakes on Saturday afternoon at Laurel Park, highlighting the weekend racing action. Commonwealth Day here at Laurel Park and Maryland Pride Day coming up on Saturday, August 18th. Our Sunday brunch in the Garden Terrace, $27 per person on Sunday afternoon. So join us Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on a 4-day-a-week schedule now for the balance of the Laurel Park meet before the racing shifts to the Maryland State Fair and the Timonium races in late August through Labor Day. That's it for the replays from Thursday afternoon. We'll see you Friday here at Laurel Park.